J.J. Abrams is currently hard at work on directing the final installment of the Skywalker saga, Star Wars Episode 9. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one thing that a lot of people are looking forward to, including myself, for this movie has all to do with the prequel trilogy connections in Episode 9, and that is one thing that I personally believe is going to make this movie stand out from both The Force Awakens and from The Last Jedi. You know, if you look at the sequel trilogy, I feel like that it really is going to play out exactly like the prequel trilogy, where Revenge of the Sith actually sticks out from The Phantom Menace and, of course, Attack of the Clones. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film when it comes to all of the different set leaks, the set designs, the concept art, and storyboard descriptions, and I wanted to focus on Episode 9 and the prequel trilogy connections to come in this movie by Disney and Lucasfilm. And what's really interesting about it all is that one of the main themes from the prequel trilogy movies are going to carry on over into Star Wars Episode 9 by John Williams himself. And this is really causing a lot of interest in this film, because I personally believe that this main theme from the prequel trilogy that will be inserted into Star Wars Episode 9 is going to be Duel of the Fates. Now, I don't know about you guys, but the fact that we heard this oh so slightly in Solo: A Star Wars Story, I believe, was a little hint of what's to come for future Star Wars films and how they will connect to the prequels. Now, that's just music, and that to me makes a movie. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but to me, music makes a movie, especially a scene that does involve a lot of emotion, action, and everything going on in between. So let's say, for example, if the fight between both Kylo Ren and Rey during their lightsaber duel, if they are actually going to use one of the prequel trilogy themes along with that lightsaber duel, I think it's pretty safe to say that they are going to use Duel of the Fates. I don't know why I got that gut feeling, but the fact that they are transferring one of the main themes from the prequel trilogy movies and inserting it into Star Wars Episode 9 for a big scene in this film, I believe matches directly up with Kylo Ren versus Rey and, of course, the Duel of the Fates. Now, if you guys had any choice as to what songs are going to make it into Star Wars Episode 9, I would really love to hear what you have to say about all of that below in the comments. Now, we do know that J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio plan on bringing fans one of the biggest lightsaber duels in the Skywalker saga. I don't know about you guys, but one of my favorites is, of course, Anakin versus Obi-Wan, if not the best. There's something about it because of how fast-paced it is, how lengthy it is, the changing of environments. I just love it. You know, it's like an emotional roller coaster with the lava and the destruction in the background. And you just know what's at stake. You know what's at stake between both Anakin and Obi-Wan. So I think that the same thing is going to go as follows between both Kylo Ren and Rey, where you know what's at stake. You know, this is the last Skywalker standing. At least, most likely. You know, we're not quite sure what's going to happen to Leia. You know, they're both Skywalkers by blood, perhaps not by name. But let's say if Leia dies in Star Wars Episode 9, and that leaves us with Kylo Ren at the very end, then you know the stakes are very high. This is when you know the Skywalkers could very well end just like that forever, or the Skywalkers could live on. So I think that's one part of the lightsaber duel that is really going to make it a whole lot more interesting than The Force Awakens and what we could have gotten in The Last Jedi. So let me know what you guys have to say about all of this, because I feel like that JJ and Chris Terrio, they are really trying to make a great movie here. They are trying to make something so epic that'll really make this movie stand out from the past two movies. And J.J. Abrams himself has even said before, I believe it was like a year ago, that he plans on not just copying past Star Wars movies entirely. He plans on doing something completely unique and original. So we'll have to wait and see exactly how that actually pans out, how that actually works in this movie itself. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
Night alone, we hear them once again.